doom, bow, wow, 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 wow. Ba-da-da, wow. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Hi. Yeah. The finale of Deep Dungeon 3. It doesn't feel real. It doesn't. I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't. But welcome in, Aubrey, and welcome in, BMick, and welcome in, all the lurkers. Hi, welcome in, everybody. You're watching Dubs VT. Welcome in, Tom. Welcome in, welcome in. Like, what do you mean we're about to be done with this game? You know, like, before the stream, I was, like, checking and whatnot how many hours I put into the game, because, you know, I'm curious, and, like, you know, normally we finish the game and then I like count up all the streams and it's like a quick process. But, you know, this game is so long that I was like, I should probably add it up like before the stream. We are currently 58 hours into this game. For context, the longest game I've ever streamed before this one was Valsteel. I have that game marked as like, I think 51 hours? Think so. And then like the next closest ones tend to be like 30. Yeah, this game's on track to hit 60. And like what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Like I don't know what I'm gonna do after this game. Welcome in, Apollo. How's it going? Hi, welcome in. Look at him go. Hell yeah. But like, I don't know, I'm gonna have like a fucking crisis, you know, I'm gonna like finish this game and like my life is gonna be like over, you know. I've done everything there is to do. Truly the forever dungeon. See, here's the fucked up thing, and here's how you know I'm gonna review this game shockingly well. I went to bed last night, right? And I was trying to think about ways to like replay the game. Like, yeah, it's gonna take like 60 hours, but like I won't ever stream it again. I probably won't. It's too big. But like, a part of me is like, I'm curious what it would be like to like play with like another party, or like play and like pick up the party members along the game. Like, as you keep going through the game, they do offer you new party members to replace your old ones. And like, you know, what if you replayed it and you used that mechanic? And like, you know, what if you played it and you like already had the map, so it was like really fast and like, I don't know, but just the fact that like replaying the game honestly sounds kind of great, you know. I don't think there's really like any other games that are like this long that like immediately upon finishing I'm like, fuck, how do I replay this, you know? Like Valsteel, the current longest game and whatnot that I've streamed or and like finished, like I've gone back to that game like once or twice and whatnot just to play like a single round, because that's a big strategy game thing, you know. I've done a single round here and there, but like I have no desires to replay that full game. None. This one, someday, maybe, probably not, never, you know. Think of becoming a speedrunner? No, I couldn't do that. This game's too RNG dependent, and also like, I feel like in order to speedrun this game, then you gotta be able to like beat the game within what, like 15 hours, I'd say. You can do in like a single sitting. Like at the longest, I'd say, for me personally. And like, I'm good. I don't even know how you would necessarily get this game under 15 hours. I think you could, but it would be difficult, you know? But yeah. I kind of want to stall. I kind of don't want the game to end, you know? Not a very exciting day today, not really. Yeah, watch more Bewitched, because apparently that's what I do with my life now. Episodes aren't very exciting, you know? Like, I think I'm far enough into season 1 of Bewitched where like they've already like set everything up for the most part. You know, it's where now like each episode's like its own thing, I guess. Where like, you know, the first like 5-6 episodes and whatnot, they were still like setting up the entire like premise of the show. And like, you know, the changes that happened in those first like 6 episodes stay throughout like the rest of the season. And it's like, oh wow, I'm curious where this is going. Where like now, Like, there was a whole episode that, like, involved them, like, essentially kidnapping a child and, like, teaching the child how to play baseball. And then you, like, never see the child again. The child was never mentioned before. But, like, okay, like, sure, you can write an episode like that. And, you know, it kind of makes me curious, because, like, Bewitched has, like, hundreds of episodes. It is a long-running TV show. And it kind of already feels like they're somewhat running out of ideas. Or at least we're having filler episodes by like episode 8. So like, I'm curious where that's gonna go. Yeah. Let me hydrate then. Let's get into the game. But I want to stall. What's everyone else up to? What has everyone else done today? Alright. Does anyone have any Thanksgiving plans? I'm hoping to just like get drunk and play bingo. That's about it, you know? Welcome in, Coyote. Welcome in. Sometimes speedrunning just happens. I guess. Not for this game though. I don't think you can accidentally speedrun this game. Basically nothing. Yeah, fair. Same for the most part. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, my big excitement of today is just finishing Deep Dungeon. You know? Welcome in, Alpha. Welcome in. You made a great baked grilled cheese sandwich. That was the highlight of your day, potentially week. Fuck yeah. Enjoying your unemployment? Nice. Very nice. You got the time to maybe possibly play all of Deep Dungeon 3. Would recommend. You can, it's called figuring out optimizing grinding. Okay, but like... So like, to speedrun this game, like first off, you have to memorize where to go on all 16 floors. Like the route, I'd say. You know, you can't just, you know, explore the entire place. And then you gotta like memorize which items you need and which ones you don't. And then you do gotta figure out how to optimize grinding for like each floor, because they all have different enemies and fights. And like you're not accidentally doing that. You gotta put some effort into speedrunning this game. Yeah. We gotta get going, don't we? The stream's gonna be on the shorter end, I'm suspecting, you know? Like, we are essentially stuck in a teleporter maze right before the final boss. And, you know, every single boss fight in this game I've, like, actually meant to been doing. There's better ways to word that. Every boss you're meant to do in this game has been, like, really easy. So I'm kind of suspecting that the final boss will also be, on the easier side. Like, we had one difficult boss, but like apparently I wasn't meant to fight it, so oops. I'm not ready to say goodbye to this game. I'm not. I don't think I could have wished for like a better game and whatnot to play right now, you know? Like, yeah, I think, you know, with me getting back into streaming one and after my break, I think playing just a really long, slow, chill game and whatnot, just to, you know, get back in the flow of things, get back to like, you know, talking to the people, the community. I don't think I could have asked for a better game. Yeah. Like, this is all I could ask for, I think so, from a game. I think so. I've very heavily enjoyed it. It's filled its purpose great. Oh yeah, was there a gimmick for the Twilight boss fight, or did you just have to damage him? So Depths needed to carry the light ball and the dark ball. And then if Depths carries the light ball and the dark ball, then the boss just never spawns. I always had both of the balls, but I had a professor carrying one of them, and I needed Depths to be carrying both of them. This game's fucked up and evil. Okay, look, I love this game, but like, it's also the most fucked up and evil video game ever. I was also checking when I was checking, like, you know, like the times. So apparently Deep Dungeon 1 and 2 both, like, separately took me 19 hours to beat. And I just want y'all to think about that. You know, the first game took 19 hours, the second game took 19 hours, the third game, 60. Like, what the fuck is this game? What is this game? What is it? Let's get going. Let's get going. Let's get going. Let's get going. Sorry for the double audio there for a bit. I'm gonna miss this game. I guess I still got like another hour or two probably, but no. Did you know? Well, nothing will be longer than Deep Dungeon 2. Hold up your Deep Dungeon 3 team. It's mainly just the jump from the Famicom disk system over to like the Famicom cartridges. That's what happened here, but yeah. You know what's also kind of sad about it, and like it makes sense why they did it because this game is insane, but like from my understanding, Deep Dungeon 4 is a lot smaller. Like way smaller. Like I checked once a couple weeks ago. I forget what it fully was, but I think like so this game has 16 floors, right? I think Deep Dungeon 4 also has around 16 floors. However, the towns in that game I think I was counting as floors, where in this one towns don't count as a floor. And also, if I remember correct, in the fourth game, most of the dungeons are 15 by 15, where in this game the dungeons are 30 by 30. So, you know, in the fourth game the dungeons are fourth the size. Or quarter, I should say. One of these days I'll learn how to speak. One of these days. So like, I don't know. We'll play Deep Dungeon 4 at some point. Not immediately, but at some point. But like, I'm kind of sad. Like, what do you mean it's not going to be like the biggest game ever? What do you mean it's probably going to be like another like 20-hour game, you know? What do you mean? What do you mean? I heard the rates start to go off. What the fuck? This is so sad. This is so sad. This is so fucking sad. Oh no. Chat. This means I have to get up and I have to stall playing more of this game, you know? Because did you know, I actually have to play Deep Dungeon. I have to play Deep Dungeon 3 forever. Forever. I have to play it forever is the thing. You know? But thank you for the raid, Asha. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome in. Until you die. Exactly. We have to play it forever. We have to do this. The Depths of Dungeon. I want to play it forever. I'm like so sad that it's ending. I keep stalling because I'm pretty sure we're going to beat the game pretty quickly today. But like, like what do you mean it's going to end? Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? But what were you up to, Asha? Welcome in. Can everyone please go follow Asha? Can everyone do this? Also, Asha, what if I make you shout yourself out? What if I make you do this? I don't want to get up from the couch. Please understand. No, but like, hi, I'm DepsBT. I play Witcher games over 20 years old. Essentially, for the past month, I've only been playing Deep Dungeon 3 because this is apparently a 60-hour video game. I went into it expecting a 20. So yeah, I've just been playing this game forever. We are currently stuck in a teleporter maze that I think I figured out. And then we have the final boss. 60 hours, yes. This game goes on forever. This is the video game. You don't need to play any other video games. You just play Deep Dungeon 3 forever. That's all you do. I threw my pens on the ground. I'm like not ready for it to be done. I'm not. It's like, you know, I've gotten Stockholm. No, but what were you doing, Asha? What were you doing? You have Crusader Kings for that. Yeah, but does Crusader Kings make you take up like half of a notebook? With maps? Yeah, I did take photos of all of my maps and whatnot, so after we beat the game, I'll like finally show all of those on stream. They're a mess. Some of them are readable. Some of them, like, I was going back and like, you know, taking the photos of them, and like, you know, it's been in like weeks since I've seen some of the maps, and like, I don't know how we got through some parts of this game. I don't know how we did it with some of my maps. I don't know how it happened. I genuinely don't know. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, let's just get right into it. Yeah, we don't really have a plot to recap or like anything, if I'm honest. You know, it's Deep Dungeon 3. Nothing really happens in this game, but like whatever. You know, you simply map the thousands and thousands of tiles, and then eventually the game might end. You know what? You know what I'm also curious about? Sorry. So like, there's a thing here. And like, it appears to ask for an item, but we've never found an item actually for it. So yeah, you're playing Monster Rancher 2, trying to get some buddies into the game for a mini tournament of sorts. Ooh, nice. I don't know shit about Monster Rancher. Yeah, trying to sit here and think about anything. I got nothing. I got nothing. I'm also lost. How did that happen? Wait. Because I walked too far. Okay, here's the castle. Alright, so the final floor of the castle is Castle 4. We're currently on Castle Floor 1. Now we get the fun game of seeing if I memorize how to get all the way up. I think I do, for the most part. I do have the paper map in front of me if needed, but... I'm sorry, why is my entire team dead? Okay, so we're gonna reset. You ever try and reach over? You ever try and reach over and use a mouse from a couch? Okay, so I'm gonna get people into it. Everyone reacts that way. Fair. You do gotta get food and pass out though. All good, all good. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. So yeah, resetting because I was essentially just running right back to this inn to rest, because apparently I never did that. Apparently I just saved yesterday and then, you know, I didn't actually heal. You should heal, by the way. That's like kind of, you know, that's like kind of important. Kind of important to have, you know, stats. A little bit. But yeah, take care, Asha. Take care. Thank you for stopping by. I'm feeling confident we'll beat the game today, though maybe I shouldn't. I honestly really thought we were gonna beat the game yesterday, and then like I don't even know how. Sure fucking is. Hi, Thomas. But like, I genuinely don't know how we didn't beat the game yesterday. Like, everything was set up for us to beat it, and like, just everything that could have slowed me down happened. Like, everything bad that could have happened. Every single thing. It all happened. All of it. Just all of it. Hi, Thomas. Hi. Okay. I just have to memorize every single route and it's gonna be fine. I remember the routes. I totally remember the routes. I think I do. Is it this door? No. Uh-oh. Is it? I feel like it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. So what's the Geo Redhead doing? Being trapped in the dungeon forever, but I think I'm gonna get out today. I think I'm gonna be free. I think so. They're gonna let me out. I think today is the day. I think so. I'm thinking really hard right now to try to remember how to get out of here. Okay. Yeah, I turn here. You'll have to be proud of me, okay? If we manage to get all the way through here without getting lost a single time. And also I just did. So basically you have to be proud of me, okay? I just walked through 3 floors without looking at the map. Alright, so now we're into the teleporter maze. Okay. Fuck, we're here. Oh. So, we know a bit about the teleporter maze. We know a little bit about it. So, I think there's 9 rooms, right? Laid out in a 3x3 grid. There's 9 rooms in total. The middle room has text when you enter it. And then in each room, the 4 walls all have 3 doors. The door on the left teleports you to the center room with the text. The door in the middle teleports you somewhere randomly. And then the big interesting thing for us is the door on the right teleports you somewhere. And I'm not sure if it's like, I don't know the order of what like the next room is, you know, if it's just like the direction you're facing, you know, like if I'm in the middle and I'm facing north, does taking the right door take me like up to like the second room? Does that make sense? Like if we label each of the 9 rooms in a 3x3 grid, like 1 through 9, and I'm in room 5, which is the center room, and I'm facing north, and I go through the right door, does it take me up to room 2? Or does it take me to the next room, which would be like room 6 after room 5? That's the big question. And then also, I honestly don't know where I'm actually trying to teleport to. You see, I actually don't know what my goal is. But I think we're starting to figure out how to move in the first place. So that's fun. Yeah. Okay. Sounds like you're asking if right equals east. Well, no. Not necessarily. But welcome in, Besta. Welcome in, welcome in. Nah. Because when I say the right door, I'm not talking about the right side of the room. I'm talking about, because, like, there's 3 doors, like, in each wall. You know, your left door, your middle door, and your right door. So, like, you know, if I'm facing north and I'm taking the right door, does that still take me north, or does that, like, move me along to, like, the next number room? Why would they do that? I don't know. I can't explain Deep Dungeon. This game just does what this game feels like. You would think that after playing this game for 60 hours, I'll be able to explain the bullshit that is this game, but like, no. but like, no. So I think I'm gonna test the theory by just, you know. Okay, so we're currently in the center room. Yeah. Uh-huh. The right door moves you forwards, the left door takes you to the starting room, and the center door is random. Okay, so I want to try the door on my left here, which is the right door. Yeah, random. Well, yeah, but, you know, hopefully we can just ignore the random doors. And, like, it's fine, you know? I'm hoping I can get around just using the right doors. Hopefully. Hopefully. I still don't know where I'm actually trying to go, though, so... who's like, give me the random one? A lot of people. Okay. Why is everyone dying? What the fuck? This fight did not go good. It did not, I'll admit it. Please, like, everyone die. Oh my god, you missed. Okay, thank you. Alright, everyone needs to heal. These people don't have patience for this game because it's you. I think if you're 60 hours into this game to the point you make it to this puzzle, you gotta have the patience, you know? I feel like at this point in the game, you know, we've hit a couple filters and whatnot. I think so. I think... Okay. So in theory, I go up here, and I'm assuming that's teleporting me up to... Keep in mind the rooms are in a 3x3 grid, and I'm saying this is room number 2, going, you know, left to right, top to bottom. So in theory, if I try going, like, north again, it's gonna, like, loop me around to the bottom door, which is gonna be room 8. And then I take that right door again, and then that should take me to the center. Because all the rooms look identical except for the center room. Well, as of right now, I'm in room 2. I think. I could also be in room 6. This theory is flawed. I don't know what I'm expecting really to come from this test. I don't really know. I don't really know. But at some point we might find something, so that's cool. Also, if y'all could stop killing everyone, that'd be great. Okay. No, I don't want to use that health item. What if it's on a grid until those doors where it's 2 tiny rooms? What? I mean, it is technically on a grid, I think. The 3x3 grid of the rooms. I think so. Think so. Okay. I need to move faster through here. We're getting too many random encounters because I'm going too slow. Because I do also need to, like, probably fight the final boss after going through this section. Probably. Probably. So, you know, I'd like to have, like, resources. That would be cool. Okay. Alright. So I'm in room 2 right now. Keep that in mind. Just casual room 2. And then I think after this, now I'm in room 8, is the theory. And now we're just gonna go north one more time. And then that should take me to the center room again. If I understand what's happening. Which really, fair chance I don't. Got myself a little lost there. Okay. Alright. Alright. Hi, Potato. Potato, why do you look like you're setting up to puke? Hi, Potato. You good? Hi. Please don't puke on my rug. Please don't do that. You ever just see a cat, like, lick their lips a ton, and you're like, I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, Potato? Okay, anyways. Alright. So this door here, I think, should take me to the center again, if I understand what is happening here. So we should have text here. We don't. Peek on the rug. No! Anytime my cat does anything, gets suspicious. That's fair. Okay, so things are not working how I'm thinking. Okay. Potato, do you want water? Give me 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. I've been running around the house and whatnot, cleaning. Because, did you know? Potato puked all over the rug. I got all the stains out. Yeah, I got them out. So, you know, that's fun. Yeah, that was fun. You know, I just think that the world doesn't want me to finish Deep Dungeon 3. Personally, I think that's what's happening. I just think the world doesn't want me to beat Deep Dungeon 3. I just think it doesn't. And I think that's the extent of it. So what room am I in? I expect it to be in room 5, right? Oh shit, thank you. Thank you, Alfred. Thank you for the song. Thank you. Enjoy the emotes and the app reviewing and the support of the channel. I couldn't do all this without y'all. Thank you so much. 2. I'm out of shape. This shouldn't make me run up and down the stairs so much. Okay. So I expect it to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I think I've ended up in room 8. I think so. I think I've ended up in room 8. That's my theory. Is that I'm actually in room 8. Okay. So in theory I go through here, and then that takes me to room 9. I wish I knew where I was trying to go. Like, I guess, you know, I guess I'll be there when I'm there, you know? I guess, you know, whenever I see whatever it is, I'll, like, know that that's it. I guess. Nah. We're never gonna beat this game. We're never gonna beat it, actually. See, the secret is that we're actually never gonna beat this game. See, that's the secret. Is that this game never ends. So I think I'm in room 8, right? That's what I said? And then I teleported. No? What did I do? I don't even know. We're just going through all the rooms, I think. Just, if we go through every single room, then, you know, maybe I'll, like, notice. Uh-oh. But you see, here's another theory. Here's another theory for what's happening. So I tried going up from room 5 to room 2. 3x3 grid, please keep this in mind. So I tried going up to room 2. And what if the rooms don't, like, loop around? Like, what if it's not possible to go from room 2 to room 8? You know? Like, what if when you try going north at room 2, it just, like, puts you back into room 2? You know? Because, like, what if it's like, oh, you hit, like, the edge of the grid, and then you just, like, don't move forwards anymore? Like, I could also see that. You know? I could see this. That's a thing that could be real in my brain. If I throw out enough theories towards what the game is doing, eventually one of them is gonna be right, you know? Okay, so y'all failed to kill both the guys. Damn it, I was trying to save magic there. Yeah, at this point. At this point I just need to use a full heal on dubs. Shame. There's so many fights. theories. What the fuck? So many. I like to think if I just keep moving on the room that, like, if I go through the door that quote-unquote moves you forwards enough, eventually I'm gonna, like, learn, like, what they count forwards as being. You know? Like, eventually we're gonna move into something, right? Unless the theory about us truly not moving is, like, true, you know? Like, the theory could be true. It could be, but, like, you know. There's, like, a million other things that could also be happening right now, so, like, what you gonna do? Just what you gonna do? I don't have any evidence and whatnot to disprove, like, anything, really. Except for the fact that, like, yeah, we definitely didn't just... My theory of start in room 5, head up to room 2, head up to room 8, and then head up again to room 5, that didn't work. That theory definitely doesn't work. That's been confirmed. I think that's basically all that's been confirmed, but, you know. You know. It's fine, I tell myself. We're gonna figure out the teleporter maze at some point. We're gonna figure it out. It's gonna be okay. Oh my god, stop panicking, everyone. To all the people who are totally panicking right now about having to watch even more Deep Dungeon. We're totally gonna figure it out. Totally gonna happen. Totally. I should sound more confident in myself. Should work on that. It's gonna be fine. I say, and then everyone gets hit and takes 1,000,000 damage. I see. Well, that's kind of fucked up. If I can just go through like 9 rooms, then I can like tell if we're looping around that way. The more time goes by, the more the theory of we're just like hitting the wall sounds correct. I mean, I guess I could quickly test it. Because if I'm hitting the wall, that means that I'm stuck in room 2. So in theory, if I just go south again to room 5, the center will know. Yeah. Yeah. Let me do like a proper test of that theory. Yeah, let me test that theory. Let me see if that's like remotely true. So changing my plans, we're heading south. Wait, this is the left door. I need to take the right door on this wall. Okay, so I need to move more. That's a cat yelling to be let back in the room. My goodness, this should be a significantly shorter BRB. Should be. I just need to open up the door. Give me 1 second. You see, that was faster. You see, it was faster this time. I'm gonna be trapped here forever. I'm gonna be trapped here forever. I'm gonna be trapped here forever. It's okay. It's okay to be trapped here forever. It's also fine that we're like nearly dead. It's fine, actually. Do I like this game? I do. I do. Yeah. It's a curse. Okay, so heading to the right door. There are so many encounters, holy shit. See, that's a part of the reason why it's like I gotta figure this out. I can't just like bullshit my way randomly into the boss fight, you know? Like, because I have a feeling we're gonna need to do this walk a fair bit, and like, the idea of doing this walk multiple times sounds awful, not gonna lie. That kinda just sounds completely terrible. It kinda does. Nah. Like, please don't. We need to find the optimal path towards wherever we're going. I still don't know where we're going, but whatever. I still don't know where I'm going. Also, I'm about to run out of resources. Fuck. Okay, so just to help fully confirm any theory, I'm hoping that this warps me back to the start. No text, so that did not warp me back to the start. Okay. So where could I do that? Right. Right. So where am I trying to go? Okay, that's a problem. Fuck. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's a problem. Oh my god, I swear the encounter rate's getting worse. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's a good sign. Maybe that means good things are happening. It definitely doesn't. But what if it does? Haha, lol, XD, haha, lol, ha, XD, lol. Wait, what? No, something just happened. No, something just happened. So we just took the door on the right facing north. And we just teleported into a room. And when you teleport, they don't like rotate you. They just put you on the tile. You still face the same way you were previously facing. If this was like every other room, then me facing north means I would have to turn right here. I'm turning left. Something's fishy. Oh yeah, something's fishy. We found something. But how did I find it? I just took the right door a ton. So what does that mean? How many times did I take the right door? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh. something happened there though. Something major happened there. I wish I had health going into this. Wait, what? I just got teleported back somewhere. That absolutely just teleported me. Back to the start. Why did he teleport me back to the start? No, something was there. Something evil approaches from the right room. The left door returns you to the beginning door. The center room is random. No, but... that was it. Fuck. That was it though. Trying to just think of any tells, any... In any case, I should probably get resources back if I'm honest. Let me warp back to the start. I'm almost tempted to go back in the VOD and see how many times I teleported forwards. Because I'm getting the feeling it is just moving me like left to right, top to bottom, those right doors. I'm getting that impression. Which, like... that makes me feel like it was probably like the third? Because if we start on room 5, and then, you know, it goes, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9, then back around to like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, the odds are in my favor to take the random door at the start, right? I think so. Take the random door at the start and then slowly work forwards. I think. But the thing is, I don't even know what necessarily went wrong. Like something went wrong. We warped back to the start, but like that was it. I almost wonder if I just like spin around and like maybe I should have investigated that tile. Something. I don't know, I almost just want to spin around like a ballerina whenever that weird little room happens. No. That was like it though. Fuck. Shame. Just a shame. Just a big ol' shame, really. Alright. Yeah. I guess I can say, so like, I do think that confirms that no matter what direction you're facing, the door on the right always does the same thing, I think. I don't think it actually, like, gives a shit, like, what way you're facing. I don't think it does. I think the right door on the south wall, the right door on the north door, and the right door on, you know, the east wall. I worded that really poorly, but like, you know, I think they're all the same. I think they are. I think so. I think so. I keep sitting here and I'm like, all of my theories in my brain and like how to test them They all rely on like being able to tell which room you're in, and like you can't do that. There's just no way to tell. And that's not a thing. You know, the only room that has a tell for like where you are is the center room. All of the other rooms look identical. And like, you know, how do you test theories of like where you're going if it's all the same? How do you do this? It's kind of fucked up if you ask me. It's like a little bit fucked up. Just a little bit. Can we please not kill Professor this early into the fight? Can we please not do this? Like, why is Professor like dead? Like, hello? Hello? What do you mean? We like just started. Oh my god, Professor's dead. Okay. And that's why I save every single time I get my health back. Because you just never know in this game. It's just gonna give up on you. That was like what? Like the second fight? Like what the fuck? Alright. Like, I don't know what to say about that one. Like, and you see, this time we're not even fighting. There's just no fights, which, like, is great. Like, you know, the way you can go from getting, like, one hit killed in this game to having literally nothing happen. Like, it's wow. Wow. It's crazy. Oh. That's fucking... Are we ever gonna beat this game? Is it humanly possible? Is it humanly possible? Potato, please don't eat the chair. This is why you puke. Because you eat things that are not even remotely considered food. Thank you, Potato. Thank you for stopping. No, that doesn't mean try and use your paw to break it down more. Hi, Potato. No, okay. Had Potato over here for half a second. The chair is more interesting than me. I get it. It's okay. It's fine. How do cats live in the wild? Like, do they just have like a fuck ton of children? You know, because like sometimes you stare at a cat and it's like, this is not a creature that should live on its own, like ever. Like ever. Like I don't believe that this creature is capable of this, you know? I don't believe this at all. Okay. Here we are again. Okay. So is my theory really just like... I want a better theory than that. I think my plan is literally just use the randomized teleport and then just hope things work out. That's not a very good theory, Dubs. It's not. That's not a very good theory. Okay, but here's our random teleport. Hi, potato. Hi. You don't have to eat the chair. You actually don't. Like, you just puked everywhere, like 5 minutes ago. You just did this. No. No, potato. No. I am watching you. Yeah. Yeah. Are you serious, potato? 1 second. Okay. I got potato in my lap for probably like the 3 seconds that potato will allow me to keep him on my lap. So no more thinking of the chair. No more ripping off the fake leather of the chair and eating it. You have food. Like actual food. I know. It's a hard life. You gotta at least let your stomach settle. I know. I'm sorry, potato. You can't eat random objects. They have to at least be edible. Or like biodegradable. Or like not plastic. You know, can't you eat like paper? I feel like that would be better for you than eating plastic. You don't know what I'm saying right now, do you, potato? Nope. You don't know the English language. You just know you're getting head pats right now. You might be very stupid. You might be. You might be. Okay, can I play the game now? Is that okay? Can I play the video game? So we already did the random warp, right? I think so. Okay. No, potato. No, stay here, potato. Don't eat the chair. You piece of shit cat. No. You can't just eat the chair. I'm sorry, potato. I'm sorry. But you gotta be here forever. Forever. Right, potato? Yeah? Do you understand the concept of forever? No, you're leaving me? Okay. Please don't go straight to the chair. Please don't do this. Like, you can sit on the chair, just don't eat the chair. Hi, Echoes. Hi. How's it going? How's it going? Echoes. How do you convince a chat? How do you, sure, yeah, how do you convince a chat to not eat a chair? How do you do this, Echoes? How do you do this? How do you do this? It's really important. It's going well. How about me? It's going okay. Per usual with Deep Dungeon, I think literally everything possible is happening to like slow down me beating this game. You know? What was the question? Your fan was really loud. How do I make it to where you don't eat a chair? You know, how do I make you not eat the chair? You know? Like, I know it's tasty, but like, how do I get you to stop eating the chair, though? Like, it's just not good for you. You gotta stop eating the chair, though. You have to stop doing this, okay? You have to stop. I know that's like heartbreaking, but it's just the fact of the matter, you know? It is what it is. Yeah. You can't eat the chair anymore. You can't do it. How do I get you to stop? Is your cat eating the chair? If so, give them a snack. That might stop them. Potato might be eating the chair as well, yes. This might be true. But how do I get you to stop eating the chair? I think these encounters are gonna drive me crazy. I think I'm gonna go crazy. I think I'm gonna go a little crazy. Can you have a snack of chair? No, you can't eat the chair. You wanna eat a chair too, Woody. Okay, but what if I can't just replace the chair with a different chair? You know? Okay, we teleported into the fucked up area. So what if there's a door. There's a door in the fucked up area, chat. Do I take the door in the fucked up area? I mean, I guess, right? Please don't kill Tom. Or Professor. Professor. Please don't kill Professor. You're gonna kill Professor, aren't you, you fucker? Please don't kill Professor. 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 Door? Hell yeah. I do want to heal, though. Like, mildly decently. Okay, now where the fuck am I? Is that door still there? Yes. Why is this like a whole thing? This isn't the teleporter maze. This is like a whole ass like thing. I feel like I just want to go in the door. Oh, but there's another door. The door has a hole for a triangle fragment. I have a triangle fragment. I think. I got it like a million fucking years ago. Imagine you didn't get the fragment. Like 30 fucking hours ago. Imagine I don't have the fragment. Where's the fragment? Broken tablet, that's what I'm talking about, I think. Princess! Hi, Princess. OMG, hi. Hi, do you want your necklace? I was told to give you a necklace. But you don't have the necklace, so you might get smacked a couple times before I give you the necklace. Please understand. Who has the necklace? There. necklace, Professor. You give armor to everyone. Tom, you got rid of the tablet, it's gone forever. What the fuck? No. Why would you do such a thing? How could you? How could you do this? I'm gonna raise like Depth's speed, I guess. Use the necklace. The princess recognized the necklace, the royal family crest on the necklace, and took it back. Yay! I have no use for you anymore. I will fight you now. Oh my god, is it the final boss? We got a new theme. This is a mess. Oh fuck. Oh, we're fucking here, chat. It's the Death Master. Hi. I don't know what my plan is. That's a lot of instruments going on right now. That's a lot. That's a lot happening right now. Okay. Alright. You know, fuck it, we're gonna double up on the armor. Then, fuck it, use Drain. Amazing, armor failed Depths every single time there. Spell of, oh god, he knows sleep? Oh, that's awful. Oh, so it's all on Depths. Okay, I think Berserker gets rid of spells. Let me wake up Depths immediately, hopefully. Okay. No, Depths' spell dissipated, but that doesn't mean Depths is awake, apparently. Oh, this is an evil video game, and I'm so dead immediately. Both of my healers are asleep. Both of my healers are asleep. There's no way I can make the final boss fall asleep. Oh, of course, and the boss healed. Okay, you just start healing everyone immediately. Honestly, yeah, just start trying to just live, I guess. Depths is still asleep, aren't they? God, what a mess. What a mess. Oh, and Storm missed. Okay. Okay, Depths, can you wake up? Wake up, Depths. Please. Actually, I'm gonna use Restore on Professor, and then I'm gonna use Professor's Big Heal on any old games. And then Tom's our only one doing damage, which is incredibly fucked up. Like, Tom is not good against boss fights. That's not Tom's purpose. Like, it's not. Oh my god, Depths finally woke up. Thank you. Thank you. Finally. Finally. Sorry, Tom. Tom, you're really good against, like, enemies, but... yeah. Nah. Your specialty just isn't. Your specialty's not. Your specialty's not boss fights, which is fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Is he seriously already dead? Oh, this game. That took like 2 seconds. Hell yeah. So I do think we lucked out a bit in the teleporter maze and got here like immediately. Like, I got here with a fuck ton of resources. That's a pity. I underestimated how quickly you'd grow. The demon's soul was sealed in the sword. Oh my god, we have a graphic. Holy shit. They like actually, this is like the 3rd game, and like this is our first time having like a graphic. Anyways, thank you for saving this country. The monsters appeared because I disarrayed the seal on the monument. Deathmaster knew you would come here. jeopardizing his life. Thus he began his onslaught while you were still feeble. If he made his way here, he may have intended to steal and destroy the seal. Yet you flourished beyond imagination. We need another tablet to seal him away. I have the tablet, even though it will abolish my soul. Oh, rest in peace, princess. We must take this tablet and combine it with the one you have. We must then seal them and the sword within the stone monument. ... Will you please protect this country together with me? You will continue your journey. You achieved defeating the Death Master. Anyone would consider you to be a fine, heroic swordsman. Don't eat the tablet. No. No. Don't do this. Chat, we did it. Chat, we fucking did it. Chat, we fucking did it. The super secret bosses ruined you for all their bosses. Honestly, a little bit. That super secret boss was really fucked up. And the rest of this game, really simple, you know? Also, memory serves, Amir was on like the first floor of the first dungeon. Yeah, that makes sense. Nobody important. Yeah. I like how the music just ends. I wonder if the English fan translation of like the ending scroll like took longer than the original. Maybe the music originally like lasted long enough for all this. The end. Chat, we did it. We beat Deep Dungeon 3. I'm kind of shocked there's like even like a proper ending, I'm not gonna lie. You know, like that's not much. Like you kind of just walk into a room and then they're like, here's the bad guy, and then you kill him and like that's it. But like they drew like, you know, like they drew the graphic of, you know, the monument, they drew the end text, and they drew the princess portrait. That's a lot for this game. Is that it though? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, thank you for the GGs. Thank you. It's done. Wow. Damn. Okay. Alright then, turning on the background music now. Okay, so I want to move over to the computer, and then I think it's time that I finally reveal all of the paper maps and whatnot that I've made for this game, just so y'all understand how much this game is. Yeah, give me like a half second though to get to the computer. Okay, I'm gonna leave my mic unmuted. Oh, we did it. We did it. It's only been an hour and a half. I thought it had been longer than that, not gonna lie. I felt like I was going like so slow through this ending bit. Like, so slow. But no, really hasn't been that long, has it? Okay. Let's see here. Dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. Learning how to stream for the first time ever. Alright. Oh, where to start with this game's maps? Where to start? I guess I'll just go through the game in like order. So the game starts in the dungeon. Are you ready? Are you ready for all this? So here's my map of Dungeon Floor 1. Relatively simple. Things make sense for the most part, you know? Blue arrows mark ladders if they're going up and down. Orange marks doorways. Very simple. Extremely simple. I think things started on a good note for the most part. You know? Nice, good, simple stuff. Okay. And then we have Dungeon Floor 2. Another decently, mildly okay map. Now I will say, I want to get a little cursor. Let's see here. Shadow PNG. Give me. I don't know what I expected. Shadow the Hedgehog. PNG. Where's the boy? Where's the boy? That's not transparent. You are. Okay, that'll work. Okay. Oh my god, give me the boy. Give me the boy. Give me the boy. I need my cursor. It's a WebP, whatever, that's fine. Like, I hate you, but like, you know, whatever. There's our boy. There's our boy. So I think this is our first time really seeing it. But anytime I draw like the little orange like squiggle in like the top left corner, that means that the tile is wrong. So like I marked a wall there and then crossed it out and whatnot with the top left little squiggle and whatnot. But still relatively simple. And we have our first little locked door down here with the question marks. Simple map. Things are simple. And that's the entirety of the dungeon in the game. There are only 2 floors to the dungeon. Very simple. It's kind of wild. Okay, so then the game moves on to the tower. What we got here? What we got here? Okay. So, I think this is our first instance of me having to loop around the piece of paper or making it slightly more complex, you know? Where like, you know, it goes down too much, goes off the paper, and then I just loop it around up top and whatnot. Could definitely have drawn that clearer. Also, honestly, I don't remember what this blue, what that is. What is that, actually? Is it a boss fight? What is that? Oh, also, you have like all of this. You see, I also mapped these like shit. But these 2 sections here are traps that teleport you upwards. And yeah, you can probably tell looking at like all of this section here that like it doesn't line up. I did not map that properly at all. And also this down here of like this being the actual ladder that leads you up, and then for some reason I marked it down here, just surrounded by walls. That was a fun one, you know? Being like, oh cool, yay, here's you know, the ladder to go up, and looking at it for like 2 more seconds and being like, wait, how the fuck do I get in there? Yeah, that was fun. I don't think you'll understand how many maps got made for this game. Okay, so here's tower floor 2. Okay. Once again, having to loop around the bottom of the paper up top and whatnot. Also, can you tell I like edited these images and whatnot to like get rid of like the amount of empty space? Just make it fit on stream a bit better. But yeah. Is there anything noteworthy with this one? Don't think so, not really. Not really. 2. What does 2 mean? What does 2 mean? I have no idea. Oh, it's a warp. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah, so if you step onto this tile, it warps you over here and vice versa. Yeah. Why did I mark that with a 2? That's what that is. Okay, cool. Alright. Tower floor 3. This was a fun one. I went insane on this one. Just because I looped around the page like so much, you know? Because like you go too much to the right, then you gotta loop around over here, then you go too far up. And I keep putting shadow on the wrong layer. But you know, you go too far right, then you loop. My goodness, I'm falling apart. You go too far right, and then you go over here, and then you have to go up, and then you go too far up, so then you go over here, and then you go too far left, so then you have to go over here, and like it's kind of a mess to map. Kind of just a mess. kind of just a fucking mess. And then I'm pretty sure this question mark here is a spinner. Think so. Think it is? Think so. Nah. Okay. Alright. We got tower floor 4. Yeah. Can you tell this one has multiple little sections that don't connect to anything? Can you... Can you tell? Can you tell? Yeah. That's fun. I mean, it mostly worked out. Mostly the random little sections didn't mess up the map. And then like up here, I think I got away with it. I think so, but... yeah. That's a lot of orange. I definitely mapped some of this wrong. That's too much orange. What happened? No, something happened here. Wait. Wait. I get the feeling I messed up mapping this section here, so I just doubled everything to like put it in the correct spot. Yeah, interesting. what happened here? And if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask, but, yeah. I don't know, I look at these maps and I don't know how we got through this game. Okay, tower, floor 5. Okay, we have my little farming spot, the one time I had to like farm throughout the game. Essentially just that one tiny area that spawned a million fucking enemies. That was fun. A million question marks, what does that mean? I think it just means thing of interest. I forget what's the thing of interest there though. Oh, I think they told me about like a key dropping somewhere and it was like a thing. Yeah, but that's why there's like a little blue dot there. Yeah, they were like from this blue dot going like some direction to some direction. There's like a thing. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But mostly chill. just a lot to map. This game is huge. Yeah. This game is just huge. Like, do you know how huge it is? Are you ready? Are you ready? What if I reveal the fact that, like, y'all are just now seeing half the maps of the game? This is, we're reaching the halfway point of the game at this point. Oh, we had a big boss fight right there. That's a thing that happened. Yeah, had a big boss fight there. And then I guess we had 2 random little things on the side. You can tell I just did not give enough of a shit to like map this one. I'm assuming it's another tiny room like this, and I was like, whatever. I've explored it all, no reason to like actually mark it all. Yeah, simple little area. Yeah. So we finished the tower sections. And now we move on to the cave sections. The cave sections killed me. Like, what is this? Like, what is this? I cropped it out, I see. But like down here, like way down there and whatnot, I have a note that says literally just reach the triangle and then just follow the left wall. And then like I didn't even map way up here. I just gave up. And then over here I just said evil and I just gave up. And then over here just has a million question marks. Oh my god, Shadow's on the wrong layer again. Holy shit. No, but like, what is this? What is this? What is that? Like, we entered the cave section and everything immediately went to shit. Like what? What is all that? That's a shop. I can read that. And then I just crossed out that triangle there. Oh my god, the caves. The caves were evil. That was awful. That was genuinely awful. So we have cave 2. Why is this one so vertical? But, so this is our first time really running into like, dungeons that loop around on themselves is what I was gonna say, but that's not true. Yeah, no, not yet. But like, this is my first time like using these orange arrows to mark like where the map actually loops around the page, which, oh my god, that made it so much easier. I should have been doing that from the start. Absolutely. Yeah, I think this floor went decently okay. We had a little thing. We had a little thing over here. The little heart. Allows you to heal and get all your magic back. It was very nice. Yeah. No, good floor here. Good floor. I enjoyed this floor. I enjoyed it. Then we have cave floor 3. I complained a lot about cave floor 3. Like a lot. And honestly, no regrets. Zero regrets. Because like, what is this? Like, what is this? So like, just to walk you through the process. So you start over here and your end goal is to get over here. So what? You have to go, let me make Shadow a little smaller. That's too small for me to click on. This is so sad. No, but you start here and then you gotta go down, you gotta go around, you gotta do all this and all that, then dooba 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 doo doo dooba doo. I took a wrong turn somewhere. Fuck. Did I? Oh my god. Wait, no I didn't. You go through there, then you go through there, and then it loops around to right here. Then you go through all that. Dooba 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 doo. Do y'all see how fucked up this pathway is? Do y'all see this shit? Do y'all see this shit? Do y'all see this? Do y'all like and that's a pathway that you gotta walk like really often. And oh my god, I hate it. I hate it. And I just fully forgot to explore this ladder here. I have it marked. Yeah, yesterday there was like a major issue of me missing the metal, and that's because I just didn't explore that ladder. Cave floor 3. Cave floor 3 is just mean. It's a mean floor. It's a mean floor. Okay, so we have cave floor 4. You can tell I hand draw the grids with how like it's a completely different aspect ratio every single time. Oh, these grids. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. Like, we didn't get stuck here for very long somehow, but like there's like a whole big pathway this way and I just didn't have space to map it. So like I just put question marks. Same thing here, and same thing here. And also I looped around the page like a fuck ton. And like, so here's the thing. I don't think this floor actually loops around. Like, I think checking like the official, like properly made maps of this game, this floor doesn't loop around, I don't think. Like, honestly, let's see, because, you know, I'm kind of just yapping right now. Let's see here. Let's see here. Deep Dungeon 3 walkthrough. Because, like, I just need y'all to compare, like... y'all need to see, like, the actual map compared to mine. Because, like, it is... It's not... It's not okay. Like... Like, these are two different things. Like, these are not the same. They're not the same. They're not. They're just not. Like, here's the Linkamore official cave floor map. Like how are these the same map? These are mapping the same place. I guess it does loop around up top. Yeah, I guess there's the two orange lines there that loop around. I see. But like, what happened here? Like, what happened? I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. So with that, we finished the cave section. The fuck was that? And then we entered the castle section. First floor of the castle. Amazing change of pace. Everything went good. I didn't loop around the page. Just extremely solid floor. No notes. Everything went good. Everything went good. Just everything went good. Then we have castle floor 2. Which, you know... We had a couple traps, those like 3 arrows pointing downwards, which those would, you know, bring you down to the previous floor. That was kind of annoying as fuck. You know, those were annoying, but... Other than that, mostly fine. The castle honestly went pretty decently. It went pretty okay, all in all. You know? Yeah. It was pretty fucking okay. Castle floor 3... That's a blurry image, damn. Yeah, no, it went pretty okay. Here's where that question mark there is the boss fight. That we got stuck on forever, and then turns out I didn't need to do it. Got stuck there absolutely forever. That was fun. But like, mostly fine. Mostly everything went fine. Yeah, really, it was mainly just the caves that went poorly in the game. It was really just the caves. I did not like those caves. I didn't. And then like I'll show off my map of floor 4, but floor 4, it is a teleporter maze. So like here's what I came up with. Yeah, a lot of this was mapped when I was under the assumption that I was only 2 rooms. It's not, it's 9. But I was like, oh, you know, we start here, then all of these triangles that aren't filled in, like, warp you to this room, and all of the triangles that are filled in warp you to that room, up there. And you know, I wish it was that simple. I wish it was. But, yeah. That's Deep Dungeon 3. We should do the game review. We should do this. We should do the game review. What do you mean the game's done? What do you mean? What do you mean it's done? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean though? Thank you for the hydrate. I feel like it's been a bit since I've gone on, you know, the game review scene. Please don't dox me. Thank you. Yeah. Can't say I've beat many games this November. It's kind of crazy to look at. A little bit, you know? Like, look at how many games I beat in October. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 games in October. Down to 3 for November. In my defense, that's mostly because this game took 60 hours. I think I'm technically rounding up slightly there. I think it's technically like 59 hours and 40 minutes, it seems. I'm saying 60. I'm saying 60. Oh, longest game I've ever streamed. Wow. And what's funny is it's also coming like directly off of like a Shadow the Hedgehog, which, you know, is another game that I put a fuck ton of time into. It's been a slow December. Not December, November. Something. Difficulty. How difficult do I think this game is? I do think it's more difficult than the first 2. Yeah, I do think it... Honestly, let's try and find the first 2, just for, like, you know, comparison's sake. Because I know we've reviewed both of them. Yeah, what, the first one, I think it was, like, around a year ago, almost exactly. I think it should be around here. There it is. There it is. We're just gonna move this thing. Just for now. Just for now, I'm just gonna move it way over here for comparison's sake. And then we have Deep Dungeon 2, which, honestly, who knows when I did that. Oh, right there. Very nice. I don't know if y'all could see that, like, on stream, but there it is. There they all are. There's the Deep Dungeon games. Yeah, I've always rated the series difficulty really low. I do think this one's higher. I think the couple floors that warp you around, I think the spinners, I think just the grander size and whatnot of this entire thing, the fact that it loops around on itself from time to time, I think mapping this game is significantly harder than the others. And I do think actual fight difficulty is a bit higher as well. I don't think it's a very difficult game. I'm gonna give it a 4, honestly. I do think, no, I'll go up to a 5. Like, it's not overly difficult, but I can at least say average. Yeah, gameplay, I like it. It's just a simple little Sudoku kind of thing, and like, you know, I like it. I do. It's kind of epic. I'm gonna give it an 8, honestly. Yeah, the controls, I honestly really like the controls of this series. I think that's borderline why this entire series works, is like, it is so incredibly simple, which means that the controls are very, very snappy, and like, I need that from a dungeon crawler. I will give it a 9. Yeah, extremely good. Graphics, maybe I just played it for too long, but like, honestly, I don't know how Deep Dungeon 2 got a 6. But like, I can't say I was like incredibly impressed by like enemy designs and whatnot. I'll give it a 4. It's not like terrible, but it is below average at the very least. Sound, I think it's passable. I think it's fine. I'll give it a 5. Yeah, the vibe. I like the vibe. I like drawing on my silly little piece of paper for a million fucking years. I'll give it an 8. The story, there's next to none. I'm gonna keep it at a 2. Yeah, then overall... Like, I'm just Stockholmed. Like, that's what it is. But I'll give it an 8. Just for being very chill video game. No. You know, like... I don't think every single video game has to, like, aim for, like, the stars. And, like, Deep Dungeon has never been a series that does that. It is a incredibly simple series. And, you know, I think it thrives in its simplicity. I really think it does. I think, you know... very simple ideas, very good controls. Just, yeah, very chill. Very, very nice. I don't know what we're gonna do now that we're done with it. I genuinely don't. I don't know what my next game's gonna be. I really genuinely don't. Yeah. I also don't know when my next stream's gonna be. I might take a little break. I might. Until I, like, find something I want to play. But... like, what do I do now that Deep Dungeon's done? Like, what do I even do? Like, what do I even do, though, is the thing. You know, what's... like, what do I do? What do I do with my life now? What do I do? But... with all that being said... yeah... I think that's gonna be the stream. I think so. Short one today. You know. Just enough to beat Deep Dungeon. Like, it's done. Like, what the fuck? What now? What's left? What the fuck? Great finale stream. Yep. Definitely great. I took 4 cat BRBs and we got lost in the game. No, but thank you for watching. Thank you. I talked about it a bit at the start of the stream, but like, this game has kind of been great. It's kind of been great and whatnot for, you know, just getting back into streaming, getting back to like talking to like the community and all that. And like, thank you everyone for watching. It means a lot, you know, like, you know, it's a big ask to, you know, ask the community to watch, you know, 60 hours of a silly dungeon crawler. You know, like, that's a pretty insane ask. And, you know, like, thank you, the viewer and whatnot, for, you know, watching. Thank you. Means a lot that you'd stick with me through all that. Thank you. Thank you. Truly. Thank you. No. Alright, let's see. Who's live? What's happening? What's happening on the Twitch.com? It's so early. Oh my god, whoa. OMG, whoa. OMG, hashtag whoa. OMG, like, hashtag whoa. I can raid into Gert. I, like, never get to raid into Gert. I never get to do it. I never do. But, like, you know, since we're, like, ending early today, I get to raid Gert. Hell yeah. Yeah. But really, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for all the support over this series and whatnot. Thank you, you know, thank you for the bits, for the subs, the follows, shocking amount of follows and whatnot during this series. Thank you very much. Thank you for everything. But yeah, y'all take care and, you know, have a mildly decent Thanksgiving, hopefully. Peace.